Hello students, welcome back. So we were discussing about significant figures and we have seen the rules how to predict the significant figures present in a given number. So now we'll see the calculations involving significant figures. So first is in case of addition and subtraction, what is the rule? Okay, so let's see the rule. The rule is in addition or subtraction of the different numbers, having different precisions, the final result should be reported to the final result should be reported to the least number of decimal places present in the term having the least decimal places. Now what is important here? What's the rule? But you have to keep in mind, and when we are doing, see, it's a calculations involving significant figures. Okay, so we will be, you can say, we'll be dealing with so many calculations. We'll be subtracting, adding, multiplication, and division is also there. So all these rules we have to keep in mind. Fine. So our final result, it should not be more precise or it should not be more accurate than the given precise digits. Okay. Fine. So that's why we have to apply the rules. So let's see the first rule. In addition or subtraction of the different numbers having different precisions. So the final result, how we have to report? The final result should be reported to the least number of decimal places, or it should contain least number of decimal places as present in the number which is having the least number of decimal places. So let's see what's the meaning of this. Let's take 3 digits. Example, you have to add 3.42 plus 2.3. Then next is 6.24. Add this. What you will get? 4, 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.96. Correct? 4, 5, 6, 4, 7, 9, sorry, 12. 12.96. Fine, this is the result of this. Now, how we will report the result? This is not our correct answer. Our result has to be reported to the least number of decimal places as present in the least decimal place in the term. So this is the term having least decimal, that is 1. So up to 1 decimal digit we have to report our result. It means up to 9. Okay, so we don't require this 6. Okay, so what we'll do, our answer is 12.0 it is 13. Answer is 13. Up to least number of decimal place. Now let's see how. Here now again we'll introduce the another factor, rounding of the digits. You will be thinking that how this 13 has come here, where we have dropped these digits. Fine. So now let's see the concept of dropping of the digits, rounding off. So here we have rounded off. You are doing in mathematics also, so that also requires certain rules. So let's do the rounding of the digits. And why there is need to do the rounding off? In rounding off, we are dropping the insignificant figures. Okay, so that only the significant figures should be retained in the number. So let's see rules for the rounding off. Rules for the rounding of the digits. Before that, let's see one more example so that it just become more clear to you. .62 plus 2.935 plus 28.2. So total is 35.755. So answer, this contains least number of decimal places. No, this contains. That is 1. Okay, so answer should be reported up to 1 decimal place. So your answer will be here 35 point, this is not the number, this contains least number of decimal places, that up to 1 decimal. So answer has to be reported up to 1 decimal place. It means we need to drop off this digits. So answer will be 35.8. Okay, now let's see the rules. Rules for rounding of the digits. Rounding off means dropping the digits so that, or you can say dropping the digits to retain only significant figures in the number. So let's see the different rules. First is, suppose if the digit, or sorry, not number, we'll say the digit is greater than 5. Digit to be dropped is greater than 5. Okay, then what we have to do? Then the preceding digit is to be increased by 1. Okay. Second, if the digit to be dropped is less than 5, then the preceding digit to be remain unchanged. Okay, we'll see the examples also, but you just see the rules first. If it is greater than 5, digit to be dropped, then the preceding digit, you can say that the digit which is present before that, it has to be increased by 1. If it is less than 5, then it will remain as it is. But what happens when it is equal to 5? Then we have to see the situation. If it is equal to 5. Third rule is, if the digit to be dropped equal to 5, then what we have to see, we have to check that if the preceding digit is even then it remains unchanged. Okay, but if the preceding digit is even or odd, then it is increased by 1. Okay, for example, let's say number is 6.897. Fine. Now we have to report the result up to 2 significant figures. It means these 2 digits has to be dropped. Okay, and suppose if more than 1 digit has to be dropped, then you will be dropping one by one by applying all the rules. Okay, don't drop as it is, just drop one by one. Okay, so we have to drop up to 2 significant figures. Let's see. In the first step, let's see, the last digit is 7. It is greater than 5. 5, it is greater than 5. So the preceding digit is to be, let's say here it is 6. No need to make it complicated for you right in the first example. So it's 7 here. Greater than 5. So preceding digit before this, that this is a preceding, it has to be increased by 1. So the answer will be 6.87. Now it is having 3 significant figures. So we need answer up to 2. Again see, this is again greater than 5. So our answer, this will be increased by 1. So 6.9 is the answer. So one by one you are supposed to drop off the digits so that only the significant figures can be left. Fine. Let's take one more example. 24.123. You have to report the result up to 4 significant figures. Means up to here. So last digit is less than 3, so no change. 24.12 is the answer. Fine. If I take, let's say 6.55. Report up to 2 significant figures. This is 5 equal to 5. So see the preceding digit is even odd here. So it is 6.6. If let's say first example, it says 6.45 equal to 5. It's even. So no change. 6.4 is the answer. In this way you have to do the rounding of the digits. I hope it's clear to everyone. Now let's see the next rule. In case of multiplication and division. Okay, calculation rule. Now in addition and subtraction, we have reported the final result in terms of least number of decimal places. In case of multiplication and division, we'll report the result in least number of significant figures. In case of multiplication or division. Okay, so here the final result has to be reported here. Final result should be reported to the same number of significant figures as present in the least precise number. Let's see the example. For example, you have to multiply 2.2120 into 0.011. Okay, its answer is 0.024332. This is the answer when you will multiply. Okay, now in the least precise number, this is a least precise number. It contains 2 significant figures. Okay, because these zeros are not significant, so you have to report the result up to 2 significant figures, means up to here. Okay, so see the digit to be dropped. It is less than 3, so it will remain unchanged. So your answer is 0.024 is the answer. Correct? Okay, let's see the next example. Let's take out division 1. 4.2211 divided by 3.76. Okay, you will get the answer 1.12263. 1.2263. So this is a least precise number, contains 3 significant figures. Fine. So up to here you have to report the answer. So see the last digit, it's greater than 5. So the preceding digit has to be increased by 1. So your answer is 1.23. Okay. Okay, this is 1.12, sorry. Answer is 1.12. So your answer is 1.13. 3 significant figures. Fine. So in this way you have to do. So now in chemistry, whenever you will get involved in the calculation, any calculation, not here that we are doing only in this chapter, any calculation, you have to keep the significant figure concept in your mind and you have to report the result as it is. Doesn't like if number is coming, your answer is coming 0.22222 and you will write, you are keep on writing. No. You have to see which is the least precise number. In case of addition and subtraction, you have to report to the decimal places present in the least precise number. In case of division and multiplication, you have to keep this thing in mind that you have to report the answer in the least number of significant figures as present in the least precise number. Fine. Division, multiplication, significant figures. Addition, subtraction, decimal places. So this you all have to keep in mind. So this is all about the significant figures concept and the measurement in chemistry. Fine. I hope it's clear to everyone. Fine, now you just do more and more practice. Take the calculations and just do it and report and see the numbers. Wherever you see the numbers, just try to find out the significant figures. Okay. So next class we will start with a new topic, chemical reactions. Fine. Okay. So this is all about. So till then, thank you and have a nice day.